Hello everyone, my name is Jackie and welcome back to another round of TBRchery. So last month I told you all the rules at the beginning and said I wanted to reach 40 points, but I only managed 20 because I haven't used my bow in years. So I changed it down to 20, but I want it to be for 40 in the end. So this month I'm going to do 30 points I'm trying to reach. And yeah, last month was pretty great actually. Those are the 7 books I picked and only 3 of them I haven't yet finished. But I'm currently reading Heart of Thorns and listening to the audiobook of A Court of Thorns and Roses, which was for the prompt to pick a reread, which is one of the only 2 instances where I can pick a book I've already read before. And I still haven't started Scythe. So that was heavy. So I still have a little bit of time left, so I'm pretty sure I will be able to finish all of them. And yeah, I'm also going to participate in Polarthon this month, which is a week-long readathon happening from the 1st to the 7th of February, hosted by Jade from TBRchery. And this time she made 14th and I'm Team Walrus, which is hosted by Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin. I will leave both their channels linked down below. Yeah, and I'll tell you which of the books are for Polarthon at the end of the video. So, to the first shot. Okay, so 30 is the goal this month. So let's see how this will work out. Looks good. So that's 8 points. The prompt is a backlist title. So the first shot gave me 8 points and the prompt is a backlist title. For that I went with Echo North by Joanna Ruth Meyer because it will fit into Polarthon, but I actually have no idea what this book is about. I've got it quite some time back in a subscription box. I just wanted to try them once. And I got this book and I know I was intrigued by it, but I have no idea anymore what it's about. So I'm just going to read you the synopsis. All at once I saw a huge white wolf staring at me from the border of the forest, and I swear to God in heaven that his eyes met mine, that his eyes knew mine. Echo Alcap's safe and carefully structured word falls apart when her father leaves her for the city and mysteriously disappears. Believing he's lost forever, Echo is shocked to find him half frozen in the winter forest 6 months later, guarded by a strange talking wolf, the same creature who attacked her as a child. The wolf presents Echo with an ultimatum. If she lives with him for 1 year, he will ensure her father makes it home safely. But there's more to the wolf than Echo realizes. In his enchanted house beneath a mountain, each room must be sewn together to keep the home from unraveling, and something new and dark and strange lies behind every door. When centuries-old secrets unfold, Echo discovers a magical library full of books turned mirrors, and a young man named Hal who is trapped inside of them. As the year ticks by, the rooms begin to disappear, and Echo must solve the mystery of the wolf's enchantment before her time is up. Otherwise Echo, the wolf, and Hal will be lost forever. So that sounds really intriguing. My first thought would be Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I really love those kinds of stories, so I wouldn't be mad about that. Alright, the first one were 8 points, so let's try for the second one, and if I'm really good this month, maybe we're trying 42. That's not that great. That's 2 points, so a total of 10, and we reached the same part. And the prompt is a standalone. So the second shot only gave me 2 points and the prompt of a standalone. And for that I'm going with Let's Talk About Love by Claire Can. This is about Alice, who had the perfect summer planned out. The only thing missing is her girlfriend, because she broke up with her after Alice came out as asexual. But then Alice meets Takumi, who makes her have all this rom-com-y feelings, but she thinks their relationship would be doomed because of her sexuality. So it's a really short book, and yeah, I'm really excited for it. Alright, the third shot. That's, well, also not that great. So I had 3 points, which means a total of 13. And the prompt is an audiobook. The next shot gave me 3 points and the prompt is audio. And for that I'm going with A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. This is a short novella set after the end of the first trilogy. It's kind of a bridge between the first trilogy and the next book, which will be released in the middle of February, and I'm so excited for it. And while I've read the first 3 books multiple times, and even this one, this is the only one I haven't yet listened to the audiobook for, so that definitely counts. Okay, we're at 13 points and 3 books. So let's see what the fourth will be. That's a pretty good one. It's in the red. That's 7 points, making 20, which is great. And the prompt is title A to C. So the next shot gave me 7 points and the prompt title A to C. For that I have this map where there are little parts in here, and I'm going to pick one, and there are letters on them, and whichever letter it is, the title of the book has to start with this letter. So let's see what we get. We get a C. Can you see that? Alright. I'm not entirely sure if I have a book that fits, but we'll see. Alright, I looked everywhere and I don't own a book that starts with C. So we're just going to pick another letter. Because I'm not going to buy a book. I created this game, I started this game to read books that I own, so. O is the new letter. So hopefully I can find something that starts with O. But we'll see. You've got to be kidding me. Why don't I have something that starts with O? Alright, so the only book I can find that starts with an O is Okay Me by Renee Ahdieh, which is a short story set in the same world as Smoke in the Sun. And it's book 1.25. I have no idea what it's about. I don't know a lot about the first book anymore either, so I will at least find a synopsis somewhere to read before then. But yeah, a short book, so that is not too bad. Okay, I need 10 more points, and we're at the 5th book. Okay, we will need at least another shot, but that doesn't look too bad. 6 points, making it 26, so I need at least another 4 points and then I'm done for this month. Oh, and I nearly forgot the prompt, which is Goodreads. The next shot gave me 6 points and the prompt is Goodreads. So that means I'm just going on Goodreads and scroll until I find a book I own. So I will record my screen and put it up here for you to see. So let's see. Don't know what that is. Nope. No. Don't own that. No. That could take a while. I've read that already because I follow. I have quite a few people on here. So I don't own that either. No. There are a couple I want to read, but haven't yet found anything I actually own. Let's see. Come on, there's got to be someone somewhere who reads something I own and haven't read yet. Legendborn! Perfect! I haven't read Legendborn yet. That's going well. So this is Legendborn by Tracy Dion. This is about 16-year-old Brie who, after her mother's death, just wants to escape. So she goes to this college program for bright high schoolers. But the first night on campus she witnesses a magical attack and discovers this secret society that's very reminiscent of Arthurian legend and decides to become a part of it. And people have been raving about this book since it's been out. It's supposed to be so amazing, so I can't wait to pick this up. So I had to get new arrows because I lost all my tips somewhere in there, so yeah. Alright, hopefully my last shot. I think that's going to be the last one. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is, if I'm counting correctly, 32. So we're going to stop with that. And the last prompt is a book over 500 pages. And the last shot were another 6 points, and the prompt is a book over 500 pages. And for that I'm going with The Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuang. This is the German edition and is the second book in the trilogy. I've read the first one, really enjoyed it. It was very dark. I'm not in love with it like a lot of people are, but I really liked it, so I definitely want to keep reading this series. Yeah, as I said, it's very dark. There are a ton of trigger warnings that I don't remember right now. I will leave them down below. But it's very epic. It's about Rin, who goes to this academy to become a soldier, and then she becomes a shaman instead, and there are gods and a lot of death, and it's very brutal. A lot of it is inspired by a real war. Yeah, so it's very brutal, it's very big. This book has nearly 800 pages, so definitely counts. And now for Polarthon, Jade made this really cute map that I will put up here. And as I said, I am going to be Team Walrus, and the first prompt for that is Cold Waters, so a book with water in it. And for that I'm picking Given to the Sea by Mindy McGuinness. I've owned this book for a while now, so I definitely should read it, but I've forgotten what it's about, so I'm going to read you the synopsis real quick. Kings and queens rise and fall, loyalties collide, and romance blooms as the sea rises relentlessly. Kosa was born to die. Her death will calm the waves that threaten to destroy the kingdom of Stille? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. In German it would be Stille, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. But when her town is attacked by an opposing army, she flees to the capital. There she meets Vincent, the reluctant prince of Still, who is immediately drawn to her. He must choose between saving Kosa and saving his kingdom, while the invading Pietran army marches closer and closer. Sounds interesting, so definitely need to pick this up. So the second prompt is dive in, which is just to read a book you're really excited for, and for that I'm going with Let's Talk About Love by Claire Can. For the third prompt, for a dark cover, I'm going with A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I think that counts as a dark cover, I'd say, and I'm trying to reread all the books before the release of A Court of Silver Flames. So this is the second book in the series, the first one following Feyre, when she first comes into the land of the Fae. The first one is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and the second one a Hades and Persephone retelling. They're my favorite books of all time. I'm listening to all the audiobooks before the release of A Court of Silver Flames. I'm really excited for it. So for the prompt Arctic setting, I'm picking Echo North by Joanna Ruth Meyer. And for the prompt to read a Perla fantasy, I'm picking The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. This is the German edition. And once again, I don't really know much about it. It's about a girl, as far as I know, and her father remarries, and her stepmother brings all this Christianity into this small village, and everyone starts to forget the old gods, but what's her name? But Vasya can feel this evil coming closer. So yeah, a lot of people really loved that series, and I never picked it up, but yeah, definitely need to get to that one. Alright, so those are the books I have to read in February, plus a couple of others, of course, that I did not put on this TBR. But yeah, if you've read any of this, let me know down below what you thought, but please no spoilers. If you don't know what to write or don't have a lot of time, but watched until the end, then leave me some emoji down below. I have no idea what, just some emoji. Okay, and yeah, I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!